The real issues here with papers are, one, the final product, does it have the same look and feel, the same brightness, the same texture, the same bulking as the offset product? That's more important now because publishers, as we've heard, are using or adopting strategies where they're really interchanging digital output with conventional output. When the market first started, we were primarily doing digital books that would not have been printed on conventional systems, but now it has to be interchangeable, so that's critical. Ideally, what you would like from a printer as well as from a publisher standpoint is that the paper you print on either platform is the same. Both from a cost issue and from all the other characteristics of the finished product. And that happens in some cases. We do see some printers doing that. But in many cases, the digital printer will be working with an offset, an equivalent sheet. And in those cases, what the printer wants is something that's going to look and feel the same, it's going to bulk the same, and it's not going to drive the cost up. Because, remember, as one respondent pointed out to me, when you look at some of the warehousing systems, they're also dependent on weight. They're not necessarily counting units, they're dealing with weight. So the bulking issue is also important. If we look at the manufacturing costs in a digital printing environment, your paper and your pre-press and your binding, those three areas are going to probably cost about the same amount as your printing itself. Okay, so it's an equal percentage of the overall cost. In conventional environments, they're going to be even more. Workflow, though, how do you put a price on that? It's very difficult, but that is probably the key, that when I talk to printers that are doing an appreciable degree of books profitably, it's the workflow. They're doing more orders, they have more variability in the orders, they're integrating things better, and so the workflow success comes out in a lot of different measures, such as the waste, such as the profitability, such as the turnaround times and things like that. So it's a huge and important issue, and the reason I threw that quote up there is, when you get into any manufacturing environment, you have nothing in the process really exists in isolation. Okay, so here we see a change in the substrate is going to ripple through the whole chain, all the way from the binding area through the print and even up to the pre-press. So it's all very much interrelated.